Hello, everybody out there. How are you? I'm Cole. This is my first time. My first time recording live. It's something that came through. So I had to. Something just. I had to share something. Something that's. I had this like epiphany or whatever you want to call it. It's something that just came across my mind, and I needed to share with everyone who's who's in a relationship. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little advice, and I think that you should. I'm gonna give you you should tune in because of the fact that I have something very important to say to avoid stress and aggravation in your life. To avoid unwanted relationships. To avoid unwanted relationships in your life. And I'm going to show you how to avoid an unwanted relationship. I'm going to show you how to avoid an unwanted relationship. And something very important just suddenly just came across my mind. Check this out. The first number one thing, actually this is what what I'm talking right now, that's what it's all about. I mean, this is why I'm going live, or why I'm recording this for. I'm recording it to let this thought, because this thought alone probably takes, oh man, it depends on how long you want to take it, but I probably can actually go live for a very long time. I could probably discuss this topic for a very long time. This topic is called. All right, everybody's been through this before, especially women, ladies out there. This is actually for men and ladies, for both of y'all. This is for both sexes. This is for your own good. This is for your own good here. This is for your own good. Your own good is this. This is what I'm gonna tell you. What is. This is for your own good. Okay, I'm gonna let your guys know this. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you know this. Don't you ever have sexual relations with someone because you feel sorry for them. Okay? Don't you ever have a sexual relationship with somebody because you feel sorry for them. You heard? Let me just repeat that all over again. Don't you ever have a sexual relationship with somebody because you feel sorry for them. All right? Take my word of advice. You will always be grateful that I shared this bit of information with you. Okay? You'll always be grateful that I shared this bit of information with you. Okay? This is something that you would appreciate as far as you want to establish a long-term relationship with somebody special, somebody that you care about. But don't you ever have sympathy sex. That's what I call it, with somebody. Don't you ever do that. Don't you even have a relationship with somebody, sexual relationship with somebody because you feel sorry for them. Okay? Keep that in mind. Because it doesn't work. does not work. The relationship is not going to work because you're doing it based on some an emotion. And when you have an emotional sex, an emotional situation such as, it's not even love, it's just the fact that you feel sorry for them. It's called sympathy sex. Avoid those type of relationships. All right? Lesson number 1. Avoid those relationships. You understand? Avoid it. Because people will never, in the long run, they will appreciate you and you will appreciate them. And there won't be no hostility between your guys. No hostility. You know what I mean? No hostility. There won't be, in the long run, there won't be anger. Or no sadness. Or none of that. On both ends of the spectrum. In both ends of the relationship. You probably can maintain a friendly relationship. You know, nothing wrong with that. But scratch the sympathy sex relationship situation. Because it's a waste of time. Waste of his time and it's waste of your time. And I kind of cut it. I don't know the difference between, I would know that you have to know the difference between friends with benefits and friends sympathy sex. There's a big difference. All right? You could have sexual relationship with somebody, a friend with benefits situation, as long as you don't have an emotional attachment with each other. And you're not doing it because of the fact that you feel sorry for that person. You know? You're not doing it because you feel sorry for that individual. You know what I mean? You're not doing that. You're not doing it because you feel sorry for that person. You're just doing it because of your self-gratification and his self-gratification. That's quite okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But as long as you establish boundaries and you're doing it for the same cause, it's not one feeling sorry for the other. Because one would have sympathy sex, right? The balance of the relationship. The balance shifts to one end of the relationship. That's what happens there. It shifts to one end of the relationship. One end of the relationship, it shifts. So what it is that, you know, one is getting more out of it than the other. The same way if it was a friends with benefits, it's like both is getting something out of it. It's an even keel sort of relationship, but it's not serious. You know, that's the difference. The one with sympathy relationship is one just it's sort of leading somebody on because you feel sorry for, you're leading them on. You're unknowingly leaving them on. That's what's happening there. You're unknowingly, and you can get into something that you don't want to get into, you might just commit to something you don't want to commit to. Okay, I'm talking from experience here. Okay, I'm talking from experience. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm talking from experience. Okay, I'm talking from experience. So I hope that you can leave your guys can appreciate what I'm sharing with you guys. And this has popped in my mind, and this is the first time I ever left I ever wanted to share anything. I mean, as far as on YouTube is concerned. You know, this is the first I've consulted people before. I've done stuff like that. You know, but I've never recorded myself, and I never shared on Facebook. So all right, so I can also talk about a lot of other things as far as this is concerned, but I don't want to keep it. I want to keep it like, I don't want to use up a lot of my I'm talking on the phone, so I mean this is an iPhone. This is very, you know what I mean. So it takes up a lot of memory. So I'm gonna let you know that's one thing. No, all right. Number one. Okay, number one of this discussion we just had right now. No sympathy sex. None whatsoever. No, none. And this is for men and women equal. Because you're running a relationship where you're doing it because you feel sorry for the person. Don't ever do anything like that. Because you get into deep waters in a relationship, and it could turn to something and you don't want it to turn into. You know? So all right then. How do I end this? All right. So this is my first time. I would like to give you my name. I mean, my name is Edwin. I mean, that's my name. And I just want to just wanted to leave you with that bit of information, bit of advice, and I hope you'd be able to take that advice, and believe it or not, you will have a better life if you follow that advice. Okay? And if you have any questions or concerns, or you'd like to leave a comment, or even a like, I mean, if you even put on a like in there, that'll be nice. I don't really gain anything from this. But anyway, you have a great day. I mean, actually, if you're in the East Coast time, it's basically you have a good night, and I hope everybody is in a healthy relationship. And if they're not, and if they're in a relationship such as the one I'm talking about, which was sympathy sex, don't do it. You have a great day. You have a good night. And maybe I'll post again with something else. It's something else with another fantastic epiphany or something else. If I can just post something else, I'll definitely share it with you guys. Okay. All right then. You have a great day. Bye bye.